Hi everyone, I'm Maggie of maggiesbliss.com, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit more about the Mystic Soul program I've created. It's been coming up through me as something that needs to come out and be expressed and being formulated and channeled through me in such a way that unifies everything that I have learned thus far and come to thus far. We're always growing and evolving and learning and teaching and learning and teaching and evolving and growing and relaxing and rejuvenating and integrating and learning and teaching and evolving. So there, whenever you think you're done, there's always something more, right? All of a sudden you're like, whoa, rabbit hole time. So I wanted to go over really quick some things that I've already mentioned in my previous couple of videos, just to kind of recap everything that you are receiving with my Mystic Soul program so that everything is clear. And then also I wanted to talk to you about the unicorn because I realized I never did. I never explained why, where that came from. So Mystic Soul is a 9-month-long program. The number, there's a few numbers that come up in the Mystic Soul program. Synchronicity is something we'll be talking about in the program, and number synchronicity and some of those meanings. And 9 is the number of completion. It's also the 9-month-long gestation period for giving birth. So what I've been seeing, at least recently, was that I have been pregnant with this thing growing and evolving, and this teaching that needs to be expressed, and close to that birthing and time to release it, right? And now I've received this, motherly, okay, you're ready to go. It's time to jump in and take care of the baby and do all the fun teachings and all the things. So we have 9 months, and I've been guided to share in each of those 9 months one Muneki rite. So we'll start obviously with Muneki rite 1, the healer's rite. And I have a 15-minute long video that explains what Muneki is, the different rites. So I'll link it below in this YouTube video so that you can head on right over to that. Or you can always go to my page, maggiesbliss.com, hit the Magical Classes tab, and then go right into Muneki. You can read about it, or you can click the video from there. So Muneki is a big part of this because Muneki is just this huge thing for me. I've been attuned to a lot of things: Reiki, magnified healing, IET, passionate about all of them, right? And they all have their unique elements and energies that all are paths to the same divine source creator, the great spirit, that creator that created you. Divine love, universal life force energy, whatever you want to call it. They all tap into that energy in the very end and bring it down to you so that you can be that channel to heal yourself, others, situations. So I've been attuned to a lot of different things, some that I can name, some that don't. I might not even remember the names. And then I came upon Muneki. When I came upon Muneki, I wanted to try it. It's one of the things where you're like, do I? And then it nags at you. It's that gentle guidance that we always receive. So then it was just like, yes, go, do. This is your teacher, and this is the one you're going to learn it from. So I went and I received my Muneki, and it was like another piece to the puzzle that was more of a game changer for me. It's not like the energy handling modalities. It's this very unique thing, and it's shamanic rites that you receive, very ancient, that you receive that taps you into a culture and a tradition from long ago, as well as your future luminous self. And then as you tap into all that energy, it brings it into this ever-evolving present now moment. So then you can evolve, heal differently, tap into your rainbow body. So we'll be doing each rite, and on that 9th month, we'll be doing the Creator's Rite. That will make you the mentor so that you may share these rites to others, and you are encouraged to do that. So we'll have 3 classes. The first class will be our class content. The second class will be our Muneki rite and extra class content. The first rite in February will be a lot of the information that we need, that background about Muneki. So it may be that we we'll stick with Moon key information and that right for that class. And we'll see, I'm pretty sure that that's how that particular class will go, and we're going to ride that energy wave, right? And then the following class in that month will be diving deeper into any class content that we didn't get to already, as well as any questions that have come up. So any questions that have come up, you can send to me via private message, or then I'm creating, and I've set up this private Facebook group exclusive to Mystic Soul, so that you can utilize that group as your place to go to ask questions of me and anyone else in your Mystic Soul Tribe community, and to just share and to process and integrate, because we're diving deep into light and shadow work, and then we're rising up into angelic realms. We're going into other multidimensional realms. You're receiving Pleiadian, Lyran, Andromedan, Avian activations and information. And then we're diving back deep into our shamanic traditions and into the lower realms, into Middle Earth. We have a lot of amazing, deep, energetic work to do. And it's my intention that any and all who are called will come, and will come to it and rise up through it, with it, and are able to do this deep work. So it's not for the faint of heart, and yet the container is here for you to be held the entire time, be supported, and to realize you've been supported all along from your light team too, your star beings and angels and everyone. And then I will be added to that support system for you. So take advantage. So first month, we are, make sure I check my notes. Session 1 is all about, sacred circle protocol and energetic clearing. So I want to go over that, and that's important. And then we go into Moon key 1, the healer's right, and then we do our deep dive. The second month so February, March, we are going to begin our light and shadow information and integration. So that's going to be some amazing information for you to learn more about yourself, to integrate all the things of your shadow, to release what needs to be released, to really figure out why patterns keep happening and to work through them, and to integrate your light and your shadow together and become that whole self. We go into Moon key right 2, the bands of power right, and I'll be talking more about a few of the things like our Tumpi stones and Chakana, and Ho'oponopono is going to come up either in this month or the next month. I might bring it in, but I think it's going to be, it's probably going to be in the bands of power. It kind of makes sense. So we're going to dive deep into our Ho'oponopono action, ancient Hawaiian clearing technique. And then the third week, again, deeper dive, questions and answers. And then we go into our April month, where we do shadow astrology, Moon key right, harmony rights, deeper dive Q&A. The shadow astrology will be a part of session 1 in April, and I'm hoping to also add some of our, if we don't have time, I'll move it to a different month, but I think we're going to have plenty of time to talk about crystal healing and Vogel healing in this month. So like I said, we're riding that energy wave. I'm going to talk about Vogels. So this is a Vogel, where it's wider on one end, thinner on the next. And I'm going to talk about how you do that shamanic extraction utilizing your crystal helpers. This is one Vogel that when I just used it today, and the clearing is amazing. So if you have the opportunity to purchase a Vogel, great. If you can't, learn how to use it so that when comes the time to you have a Vogel, then you'll have that knowledge and that wisdom. It's always like that question, what's more valuable? And knowledge is always power, and then you're able to come to naturally those the tools physically in your reality. So we're going to talk about energetic energies and reality, and I even just posted a cosmic message today as I'm filming this about 3D and 5D, where it's very masculine for us to do all the physical work to get something done, but then there's a whole other realm of energy that we're not tapping into in the multidimensional realms, the 5D. Time outside of time, space outside of space, where we can process energetically a lot of work, right, without as much physical effort. So often when we need to get something done, a third of the energy, or even maybe less, can be physical. The rest can be energetic, and doing your energetic work, because we're not just physical beings. We are energetic beings. We need to bring that all together. So we can, so I'll talk all about that awesomeness, but feel free to head on over to my Maggie's Bliss Facebook page, or the my 1111 Magical Ascension group, so that you can read the message. I post them almost daily. Right now I've been working a lot on my Mystic Soul program, so it's been a little bit less than daily, but I'll be getting back to it, I'm sure. I love it. So as a part of our crystal information throughout the program, we're also going to talk about shapes. This is a beautiful Merkaba quartz. So I'll be talking about Merkaba in different crystal shapes that we'll get into, and the different crystals, different power crystals that you can use to help you heal. Crystal healing. Amethyst is great, purple amethyst. This is a citrine stone blessed by John of God, so it has that extra amazing quality, and you can tap into crystals whether you have them physically or not, just so you know. And I'll teach you how you can use a quartz crystal, take on the energy, because quartz crystal can act as if. So I'll be teaching you about that. It can act as other stones if you don't have them. So how amazing is that? Like, Earth wants you to work with crystal energy too, and air energy and elemental energy, like all the things, and then also tap into the energetic realm. So we'll be talking about sound healing. I use my crystal bowls. I'm actually heading out to a sacred sound journey in a little while on the full moon. It's Yule while I'm videoing this, filming this. And then we'll talk about smudging, of course. That'll come up in our first class. And I'm just going to do a little of that now just because it's here and I have to take advantage. But so a little virtual smudge for you. So energy, as I was saying, it's very... it's not just physical. So that's why these virtual classes are just as powerful. Time and space is of no essence, and you'll receive those rights. I've had a lot of powerful Muneki rights done long distance by my clients and those that others have received. So I just want to share the virtual smudge with you. And white sage is powerful. Clears negative energy, clears any upheaval energy, stagnant energy. So we'll be talking about all that fun energy and cleansing your body. So salt, Himalayan salt, those are good things to do to cleanse your body. So I'm going to be bringing in a lot of like the extra things that will help you feel better physically and mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all the layers, all the levels, and tap into all that magic. So we will be going into a lot over the program, 9 months. And so as a part of this 9-month program, when you sign up, you receive $49 rate if you sign up by February 1st, or it will go up to its regular rate at $67 a month. Like I mentioned before, Muneki alone, if you receive the rights, they are $37 per right. This class, if you lock your rate in now at the $49, you're receiving 3 classes, lots of class curriculum, information, and knowledge, activations, beyond that Muneki right that you get for that month. So it's a savings. I'm doing this. It's my soul's mission to share and to offer this. So I'm hoping you'll take advantage. And then you'll also be receiving a free pie stone, like I mentioned, intuitively chosen for you. You'll receive a pie stone as part of that Muneki tradition. And then, what else? I wanted to let you know that as I hold this sacred container, I want you to know that you are being held and filled with this extra energy, this bathed in this light and support, and to really truly take advantage of me and the community. Also, so unicorns. So I wanted to just quickly mention, so I have been receiving, and I still do, receive a lot of synchronicities around unicorns. The meaning of unicorn, so I wanted to bring this up. Unicorns are mystical, magical creatures. They bring in the mystery and the mystical, right? That energy. They bring in the improbable and making it possible. They embody magic and wonder. They embody the divine feminine energy. They're very yin, and they bring in innocence. And they've also been known to bring in lack. And they're also known to be hard to tame. So that's where it's just like we can be wild and free in our natural selves and connect to this magical universe that really does exist, that many people, there are still many that just don't believe, don't know about it, haven't connected to it. So it's a funny name. We can just call them muggles like they do on Harry Potter. Just those people that are not in the know or in the deep connection yet. And some are in that connection, but they're in the connection that works for them. They just call it something different, and that's perfect for them. And all paths still lead to the same. So for unicorn, it just brings in this divine essence, this energy of the mystical, of the magical, making it possible, and it embodies this entire program. And I know that more messages will come forward for me, for anyone who signs up for Mystic Soul. The unicorn symbology, it's the unicorn, as I see it, also has wings, so it flies, and it's bringing in that extra layer of mystic and magical energy for us. And they are our, animal totem per se of the magical realms, the multidimensional realms, and they're here, these unicorns, to guide us as well on our way and to support us and lift us up when we need lifting up. So when you see a unicorn, which you probably will many times now, feel a little lighter when you do. So it's my hope that you have been able to enjoy this video and to gain a little more clarity around the program. If you have questions, let me know, and of course sign up when you're feeling that call, and we'll begin the work. I hope to see you soon. May you always see the sacred, hear the invisible, and know the divine. Namaste. I'll see you soon.